What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your main man Dame drops back with the best and worst reviewed restaurants right here in my state. Now, just the other day, we went and got the worst reviewed restaurant for pastrami sandwiches. Someone said up on Yelp that the Reuben just wasn't hitting, though mine was bumping a little something. Now it's time for us to slide over to the best reviewed restaurant for pastrami sandwiches. It's going to take us over to Plainville to Jim's Grocery and Deli. Let's go ahead and read some of these reviews on Yelp and then slide to the spot, make it hot, and see what they got. Looks like we have a 4-piece, huge sandwiches, delicious and fresh. Although they made a mistake on my sandwich, I was able to pick off the unwanted lettuce and still thoroughly enjoy my sandwich. I can't wait to try more. 5-piece. Great little store with delicious sandwiches and all the trimmings. A grocery store with a very good, friendly, and terrific staff. Always welcoming. All right, that's nice right there. We off to a real good start, family. I'm getting amped. 5-piece. This has been my local go-to deli for years, and I can't believe I have not reviewed it yet. We stopped in and got a Billy Club on a hard roll and a Jim's Italian on a hard roll. Sandwiches are delicious, and the bread is soft and super fresh from Harvest Bakery. They have so many sandwich options to choose from, it can be overwhelming for a first-timer. They have great sides like potato salad, macaroni salad, deviled eggs, etc. The staff is super friendly, and the owner is great. Look, man, yo, this right here, they said all they needed to say, fam. Even the next one, 5-piece, 5-piece, 4-piece. All right, so let's slide over to Jim's Grocery and Deli. Get in on this food, man. I hope this is the best pastrami sandwich I had in my natural black life, family. Sit back, relax, and comfortable. You know what happens next. Cue the music. All right, fam, we arrived 361 Woodford Avenue, Plainville, Connecticut, to Jim's Grocery and Deli. This spot right here, just kind of looking at it, looked like somebody's house, cuz. That's been pretty much restored or that's been transformed into a miniature deli spot. And they're saying that they're serving up the best pastrami sandwiches over here. I'm curious. Sometimes the best food come from the trap spots. And even though ain't much trap about Plainville, Connecticut, we're gonna act like this is a trap spot. Let's go check it out on the incognito cam.
Yo, 30 in the clip, drop 100 on the zip. All I see is blue faces, you would thought I was a I don't say a word, got my fingers to my lip. Yeah, and I don't never trip, all I do is take trips. I just knew I was the man ever since I was a jit. Shorty got them double D's, I'm tryna see it. Make a million while I'm young and still RP nip. Came up with a plan and we sticking to the script.
Alright, y'all, I won't even hold you, fam. You know me, I gotta get right into business. This is gonna be a different type of situation. As you can clearly see, there was nowhere to sit on the inside of this location. It's small, little mom and pop grocery deli spot, so I brought it back inside the whip. Let's see which one we have wrapped up here. I grabbed up 2 different sandwiches because on the other day we had 2 different sandwiches. We had the breakfast sandwich and we had our pastrami Reuben. Oh, okay. That looks so good it didn't even look like it was cut. So their pastrami Reuben looked like we might have some sauerkraut in here. We do have variation of their Swiss cheese. And then we have the cuts of pastrami laying low. As you can see, this hard roll. Oh, yeah, there we go. A better look at that Swiss cheese right there in the back pocket. Right in the back pocket. A little more pastrami right there. And we're just trying to see, man, is this one better than our Blue Plate Kitchen version? And we're over here right now, again, at Jim's Grocery and Deli. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me just keep it 100. I like the visual appeal of Blue Plate Kitchen's pastrami Reuben sandwich. This one right here, look. You know what? Actually, not even half bad. When you're talking about pastrami, you got to have that thin slice on it, man, and it just has to be a real tender ease on that bite through. It's not dried out. This was like moist by choice. And they have a little sauce up off in here going with their sauerkraut. That's actually decent. Now, I will say this much. Pastrami with mustard, to me, is better. But they went the right direction with making sure that the hard roll was toasted. However, the other day, we had it on that buttery love type of rye bread. And to me, it was just a better combination for a pastrami. So we're definitely going to take this one to Yelp. I don't have too much negative to say about it, but you know me, I'm going to break it down all the same. But before I do, in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts on the pastrami sandwich, the pastrami Reuben here at Jim's Grocery and Deli. Man, that ain't horrible, B. Just when you have it one way and then you get it another, and that one way is better, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. Somebody gonna love it. Let's go with the macaroni salad. Yeah. Let's keep it funky. All right, y'all, look, I ain't gonna stunt. The macaroni salad looks better than the macaroni salad that I had at Blue Plate Kitchen. It does look like somebody's grandma, auntie, might have whipped this up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Beth and Sarah. You know what I mean? Because it looks like y'all done put some seasoning up off in here. So this isn't your regular bland mac salad right here. This one right here got that set it off on the inside. It looked like it got that set it off. Let's find out. Woo! Yeah. Oh, it got egg in here too. Okay. Well, I see the pepper up off in here with the egg. Cold. Got the red onions in there too for a flavor. Got them red onions. Them red onions is popping. Okay. Not shabby. So they weren't afraid to flavor up their macaroni salad on this one. I love the fact that we do have the egg up off in here. Again, we have the red onions. We have pepper in here. We have somebody's mayo. This time we have somebody's mayo. It doesn't taste dried out. It doesn't taste pasty. It's vibrant. It's full of life. This one is a good macaroni salad. Not bad at all, baby. Not bad at all. Ain't my mama macaroni salad, nothing like that, bro. It's good for what it is. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead, boop, open this thing up. You know, bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a hard roll. Ooh, look like somebody punched this one in the face. Man, that thing got a hat on it. I never, you didn't get enough bacon, egg, or cheese when you cut the bread in half and all you see is bread on the inside. You know, son, where's the meat at, B? Where's the egg at? Whose egg is, why is the egg mad thin? This egg right here, not even on a diet. This egg is anorexic. I don't even see egg. It look like they spray painted yellow on the inside to let me think there was egg in there. Y'all play again. Let me bite it in the middle just to try to get something. Yo, let me tell you something, P. This is the worst bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich I've ever had. Before I even show you the guts, just know that when you come here to Jim's Grocery and Deli, ask for a bacon, egg, and cheese, they're gonna give you bread on top of bread. Inside, you're gonna get bacon breath. That ain't nobody's bacon. That bacon dumb thin. That bacon paper thin. You know what I'm saying? Like you gave me bacon's project. That ain't bacon, that's bacon's project. Bacon's reject. Bacon's misunderstanding. How you give me bacon misunderstanding? That ain't pig. That ain't even turkey bacon. That's roach bacon. I didn't even know you can make roach bacon, but apparently you can. Roach bacon, all up off in my sandwich. Now, I don't know if you can see egg. I heard that there might be egg in here, but I don't know if you can see egg. You see what I'm saying to you, family? And as far as the cheese, please. I am so mad, yo. I am so disturbed right now. I feel as if I got played on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, she must have hated me. This is what happens when you get into a fight with your girl, and yet she's like, oh, but I'm still gonna make him something to eat, but I can't stand him. This is what your sandwich gonna look like, player. I'm about to feed this to the pigeons. I wouldn't give this to my worst enemy.
They might leave that alone, too.
They might leave it. They're definitely gonna leave it alone. They're gonna like, what's that? Give me some food next time. Big, dark, and ugly. You know what I'm saying? I got some apple crisp too, y'all. I'm hoping this apple crisp can make up on that disrespect that I just had in my hand, y'all. It looked good. It looked flavorful. It looked like it's busting a little something. You see all the granola up off in there? This thing right here about to set it off. Queen Latifah. Ooh, you taste fresh. You sweet, cold. Some apples just got picked. Oh, this is nothing short of amazing. I love a good granola apple crisp, y'all. Chunky. Yo, you know what it reminds me of? Apple cinnamon oatmeal with the apples up off in there. The official granny apples, too. Them granny apples. Them green joints. Ah! All right, fresh bread. Yeah, we like to see fresh bread going in the store. Yeah, baby. You know it's a fresh loaf, kid. Hey, yo, D. Appreciate you filming on the side and all, but man, I just want to know what that steak and cheese hitting on, because I already saw what my bacon, egg, and cheese was doing. But what's that steak, egg, and cheese hitting on that hard roll, though? You pull it up for the... Ooh. Oh, see? I wish my bacon, egg, and cheese was thick like that. Let me find out you was talking sweet things to that woman in there. You said, hey, Betty Sue.
All I had to do was wink.
You winked at her, yo?
That might have been a blink, but it's all.
It did look like a blink from this side.
It's all good.
It's all good.
It worked.
Oh, he taking big bites. He taking champion bites. He bit that like he meant that. Like he ain't had a steak and cheese in forever. Oh, well, hold on a second. Give that man a minute right there. D.
Needs a little bit more salt.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is, man. It's time for us to slide back to the crib and type up this Yelp review. We had an experience and a half over here at Jim's Grocery and Deli. Some things they did right, some things they did wrong, but I think it's now time for us to talk about it. More so since it was so highly rated. They almost got 5 stars. Fam, I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't even know how I feel about my overall experience. I mean, I'm gonna type it up on Yelp, but between I'm not gonna say the attitude that I received when I went to place my order, when I went inside, fam, from the lady behind the counter, it was just like, just the vibe was off. Maybe they were flustered, maybe, they dealt with a lot of individuals, maybe things were going wrong. You never know how someone's day's going, so I'm not really gonna hold it against them, though they are gonna get dinged in the head on my Yelp review for it, but that's just me keeping it 100 with my foodie fam, no doubt. Let's go ahead and get into this Yelp review. Pay attention to this one, folks, for it is easy to miss. A small deli indeed that looks as if it were a house transformed into a deli sitting next door to another house. I walked in and from first glance, you can tell it is a staple type establishment for those within the community of Plainville. A spot that folks love to hit up in the mornings and for lunch to get their day started and to keep it going. I always can appreciate a good home style vibe. Jim's had a few patrons inside, all having conversations with the ladies behind the counter that were making food, and then the gentleman at the register as well. I will say that when I walked up to the counter, one lady looked at me as if I had a third eye, scoffed, and then walked away. But I didn't think much of it, for she may be having a bad morning. Moments later, the other woman said, "What do you want?" in a questionable tone, but again, I digress, for they both looked flustered. I placed an order and simply walked to the register and proceeded to grab a few more items for my review. I started off with a pastrami Reuben on hard roll. The roll was toasted for that crispy factor, and the pastrami itself was good. You really can't go wrong when the cut on the pastrami is just right and it has a nice cut about it. The sauerkraut was okay, nothing major to write home about, to be honest, and it had a nice savory sauce with some Swiss cheese that complemented the sandwich. Moving along to their macaroni salad. The mayo was tangy, and the red onions drew in the flavor profile rather nicely. It was seasoned with pepper as well, and with the macaroni cooked to near perfection, you couldn't go wrong here. Now their bacon, egg, and cheese on hard roll left much to be desired. More bread than egg and bacon. You could barely see it from the side, let alone taste anything. I was sadly disappointed in their excuse for a breakfast sandwich. It lacked style, ingredients, and flavor. This brings us over to their apple crisp. Fresh apples, cinnamon, and granola goodness that made up for the horrible breakfast sandwich. Each bite of the crisp sent harps my way to play me a melody of tasty treats. Not too bad, but between their questionable customer service and my breakfast sandwich, I can only give Jim's an overall score of 3.5. And that's just me keeping it all the way funky with your family. Again, the pastrami sandwich was good, had it going on, that's what I was there for. But your overall experience, you know, the cleanliness, the customer service, all that is part of my experiences when I'm typing for Yelp. I'm not just gonna beat, you know, a spot in the head because it was bad customer service and everything else was great, and I'm gonna just give them 1 star. No, I'm gonna ding off a half point here or there based on that customer service, based on that cleanliness, right? The food could be amazing, but you're getting rated for everything, and that's exactly how I rated Jim's Grocery Deli in Plainville, Connecticut. Not to say you shouldn't slide, you should definitely slide through, get your hungry on. That menu is extensive, it's crazy, and I'm sure they really get busy with other meals that are there. She made me a Dame Drops. You new around here, stay true around here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Psh, Dame Drops is back again. All right, and I'm going to see you guys on Sunday with Sunday Story Time. I don't even think y'all ready for this one.
Bang, drop.